Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist with today's Schumann resonance report for Friday, the 13th of June. It's Friday the 13th. Yay! We ain't scared no Friday the 13th. Today's gonna be a great day. Here's the graph. Now, the graph right now is relatively calm. I will say yesterday afternoon around 2:30 p.m. we got a pretty big push of release energy. For me, it literally felt like someone took the battery right out of my back. I finished up a session with a client and I literally just like I just powered down, and I felt like I couldn't wake up for like 2 hours. So I took a nice solid nap in the middle of the day. That was related to release energy we got yesterday. This is what it looked like on the graph. I came on and made a video to try to let you guys know what was going on. But if you were feeling triggered or super emotional or anything yesterday, especially in the middle of the afternoon, it was likely related to this release. When we look at our graph this morning, it's relatively quiet. There's not a whole lot going on. This green right here, this is just background noise. This is human noise. This is us. We have a little bit of integration here. Just a little bit trying to soak in this big white energy over here, but it takes time. It can't soak in until there's room for it in your space. So if you're still working on release, it may not have sort of hit yet. Doesn't mean you won't receive it, just means right now you're making room for it. So it's gonna take a minute, so relax. I know there's a lot going on in the world right now, like a lot. But in meditation, I got a very clear message that in order for things to change, they have to change. We have to go through some of these things that are happening worldwide in order to bring forward the world that we want to see. Things have to change in order to change. If they stay the same, they stay the same. You know what I mean? And I know it's not easy to focus on things that make you feel better when there's so much difficulty in the world right now. But I want you to remember, no amount of your attention on that difficulty is going to make the difficulty feel any better or go any faster. Because if you are focused on the difficulty, law of attraction literally has nothing to work with but that difficulty, and will be forced to show you reflections of that difficulty. It's about vibration, how you feel. So you got to be careful. I am by no means telling anyone to bury their head in the sand and ignore things. I'm saying don't go seek it out. It'll find you anyway. You'll know what you need to know. It's just if you're focused on the bad feeling thing, law of attraction has nothing else to reflect to you but more versions of that bad feeling thing. I'm not making this up. This is vibration. This is how law of attraction works. The other thing I want to let you know is we have a massive coronal hole facing us again. Coronal holes tend to amplify solar winds, which amplifies all the energy that we're getting. So today, if you're feeling some sort of way, it may be a little bit extra spicy or a little bit extra emotional, or a little bit extra hyper, just because of this coronal hole that's facing us. Here is the Italian graph. As you can see, we just have some low-level grumbles coming in. I see these lines up here. I have no idea what they are. They don't mean anything specific to me, but people have asked me about them. I'm not versed in the Italian graph. I don't look at it that often unless there's release coming in. Just a little bit of grumble down here. But like I said, with that coronal hole, it tends to amplify everything. So if you're having big reactions to little things today, take your pause, give yourself a hot second, and just remember that it will rotate out of the way and it'll be okay. But you are still in control of your reactions, friends. It might be a good day to practice our pause. I'm just saying. In meditation this morning, I was just shown that match that I was shown in my dream the other night, and I just kept hearing, hold the light, hold the light, hold the light. There is so much darkness and so much heaviness in our world right now that the people who are holding the light are needed more than ever. Because if you're in a situation that feels super dark, you don't want someone else to keep telling you how dark your situation is. You want someone to give you hope and light and show you a direction forward. That's what we're doing, holding the light. It's not about ignoring what's going on. It's about being the light to show people the way out. The other thing I was reminded of in meditation is that in order for things to change, they have to actually change. We can't continue to live the same lives, dealing with the same things and expect different results. That doesn't work. So as these changes come forward, yes, they can be very disruptive and destructive and all those things collectively. They're bringing forward an opportunity for something better. We have to get through what we're going through first. So don't give up. Keep holding the light. All right, here's what my guides have to say for the collective today. We have spent a lot of time overburdening our energy, worrying ourselves about everyone else, and climbing up in our head because we don't fit into what we've been told we should fit into. This in return has caused us to overcommit ourselves to things outside of us, which leads only to a sense of disappointment in the long run. So my guides are saying, your throat is active. What do you want to create in this world? Start putting action and words and feelings towards the thing you want to feel, not the thing you don't want to feel. This is how we shift ourselves into a new paradigm where we can look through the lens of source instead of the lens of man and walk into a new horizon, somewhere we have never been before. But in order to get there, we're going to have to let go of all of the things that we're holding on to that are telling us that we're not good enough or that it's not possible. We're going to have to open up that throat chakra and start creating the world we want. It's not going to come to us without it. It's a bit of a cloudy day here in Illinois, but it's still going to be beautiful. So let's get started for the day, shall we? Take a nice big deep breath in. Release. Drop your shoulders and just remember, it's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some effort, but we're going to be okay. And I will always be here holding the light for you. So go into your day and remember that today's a great day, friends. It's a great day.